If an oil company trespasses on privately owned land while looking for oil, how are the property owner's damages to be calculated? The court in Humble Oil and Refining Company versus Kishi drilled to the core of that question in order to pump out the right answer. Kishi owned the surface rights and 3/4 of the oil and mineral rights on 50 acres of land. Isaac Lang owned the remaining 1/4 of the oil and mineral rights. In 1919, Kishi and Lang leased to Humble Oil the right to enter onto the property and drill for oil. By its terms, the lease expired in 3 years unless Humble Oil started drilling within that time. In January of 1923, oil was found on an adjacent parcel. Believing that its lease was still valid, Humble Oil came onto the parcel and started drilling. Kishi objected, arguing that the lease had expired, but Lang consented to Humble Oil's entry and drilling. Humble Oil came up dry and relinquished possession in May. Kishi sued and established that the lease had expired and that Humble Oil had therefore trespassed. Kishi also established that after oil had been found on the adjacent parcel, the market value of the leasehold interest was $1,000 per acre. But once Humble Oil came up dry and surrendered the premises, the leasehold had no value. The trial court ruled that Humble Oil had trespassed, but that Kishi's damages were uncertain and unprovable. The court awarded Kishi nominal damages of $1. The Court of Civil Appeals reversed, holding that Kishi was entitled to actual damages, but that proof of market value wasn't legally sufficient evidence on which to base a judgment. Both parties appealed to the Texas Supreme Court, which assigned the case to its Commission of Appeals.